We believe everyone can learn to operate handguns safely. However, we think it is unsafe to learn to shoot on your own. Please work with an experienced firearms instructor to put these skills into practice.
This video is about semi-auto pistols. As we begin this video, all guns are unloaded and safe to handle, and there is no ammunition present in this room.
The purpose of this video is to help you learn how to clean your semi-auto pistol. We have another video for double action revolvers. It's important to keep your gun in good operating condition. You never know when you may need to use it on short notice. Guns are made of precision machinery and is constantly subjected to explosions, smoke, and fire. It's no surprise that they get dirty quickly. Fortunately, it's a relatively easy process to keep your handgun clean. We've made it even easier by putting together our own cleaning kit. We designed the Basic Handgun Cleaning Kit with specific goals in mind. Our first goal was to include everything you need to clean a handgun. You'll find this picture on our website along with a shopping list. It's in the same place where you found this video. Another goal was to include brands familiar to experienced shooters and easily available for purchase. It was important to use less toxic chemicals wherever possible and to minimize strong odors. We also wanted new shooters to have a cleaning kit they can use in confined spaces without good ventilation. For example, apartments or travel trailers. Look for the shopping list on our website. It's in the same place where you found this video. Click the link to access our Amazon.com shopping list. All products can be ordered online from them as well as from many other vendors. We recognize your friends will be opinionated about the choices we made. It's not so important to use exactly these products. It's more important that you do it regularly.
Now let's unpack our basic handgun cleaning kit and get started. Start by laying out the cotton blanket to protect the table and absorb any spatters. The metal baking sheet will catch any fluids used to clean the gun. Here are the chemicals we'll be using. This is the bore cleaning brush that fits our gun. This rod holds cleaning patches. Using a headlamp will help you see inside your gun. We'll use these brushes and picks to loosen the dirt and grime. These washcloths and patches will help us clean the gun inside and out. As a safety measure, we'll put on exam gloves and safety glasses.
In this video, we're going to clean a semi-auto pistol. But before we begin, let's outline the 5 steps involved in cleaning a handgun. Step 1. Assure the gun is unloaded and safe to handle. Step 2. Disassemble and inspect. Step 3. Spray and scrub. Step 4. Blow and wipe. Step 5. Oil and protect. You can find a detailed handgun cleaning checklist that includes all these steps on our website. It's in the same place where you found this video. Now let's get started. Step 1 is to make sure your gun is unloaded and safe to handle.
Take the magazine out. Operate the slide twice, then check that the chamber is empty. Now make sure the magazine is unloaded. Then point the gun in a safe direction and release the trigger. If there is any ammunition in the area where you are working, remove it now and take it to another room.
It's important to know that most accidental discharges happen when cleaning your gun. You can prevent this by assuring that your gun is unloaded and safe to handle. Then double check again. Also, be certain that no ammunition is present where you are working.
Step 2 is disassemble and inspect. For step 2, you will use your user's manual that came with your gun. We recommend that you read the entire manual before cleaning your gun. Follow the instructions in the manual to disassemble your gun. Next, identify the parts of the gun. They are the frame, slide, barrel, recoil spring, and the magazine. These are the critical areas to get clean. The trigger assembly, extractor, breech face, slide grooves, and the barrel feed ramp. Step 3 is spray and scrub. In step 3, we'll spray on the cleaner and clean the dirtiest areas. Here are the items we'll need to do this: spray cleaner, brass brush, nylon brush, bore brush, cleaning patch holder, cleaning patches, and a cleaning pick. Apply spray cleaner to the inside of the frame, focusing on the trigger assembly. Be generous with the spray cleaner. It's better to use too much rather than too little. Apply spray cleaner to the inside of the slide, focusing on the extractor, the breech face, and the slide grooves. Apply spray cleaner to the chamber end of the barrel. Thread a cleaning patch into the patch holder. Wet the patch with cleaner until it is dripping wet. Then run it through the inside of the barrel to wet the bore.
Now we'll scrub with the brass brush. On the slide, scrub the breech face and under the extractor hook. On the barrel, scrub the face of the chamber and the feed ramp. Now use your cleaning pick to get underneath the extractor hook. It is very important to keep your extractor very clean so that it works properly. Next, we'll use the nylon brush. Scrub the recoil spring using the dry brush with no cleaner. Scrub the inside of the slide, which is already wet with cleaner. Focus on the extractor and slide grooves. Scrub the inside of the frame, which is already wet with cleaner. Focus on the trigger assembly.
Now we'll scrub the inside of the barrel with the bore brush. Insert the brush from the chamber end of the barrel. Run the bore brush through the barrel 2 or 3 times. Then run a wet patch through the barrel to remove the dirt and grime that was loosened. The final part of step 3 is to scrub with a wet patch. Use a wet patch to scrub the outside of the barrel, removing any smoky deposits. Now scrub the outside of the slide, focusing on the muzzle opening. Finally, scrub the outside of the magazine, focusing on the top pressure plate.
Step 4 is blow and wipe. In this step, we'll blow out any excess cleaner with an air can. We'll also wipe down all parts of the gun to get them clean. Here are the items we'll need to do this: air can, washcloth, cleaning patch holder, cleaning patches, and brass brush. Finish cleaning the recoil spring. Wipe it with the washcloth and then set it aside. Finish cleaning the magazine. Wipe it with the washcloth and then set it aside. Finish cleaning the barrel. Thread a dry patch into the patch holder. Run the patch down the barrel. Wipe it with the washcloth and then set it aside. Finish cleaning the slide. Use the air can to blow out any excess cleaner. Wrap a patch around the small end of the brass brush. Run the patch under the extractor hook to remove any remaining dirt and grime. Wrap a clean patch around the small end of the brass brush. Run the patch down the inside of the slide grooves. Wipe all parts of the slide with the washcloth and set it aside.
The final part of step 4 is to finish cleaning the frame. Use the air can to blow out any excess cleaner. Wrap a patch around the large end of a brass brush. Run the patch down the magazine well to remove any loosened dirt and grime. Wipe all parts of the frame with a washcloth and set it aside. Step 5 is oil and protect. In this step, we're going to oil the gun and reassemble it using the user's manual. And finally, we're going to apply finish protection to the outside of the gun. Here are the items we'll need to do this: user's manual, gun oil, finish protection, cleaning patch holder, cleaning patches, and washcloth. We'll start by oiling the barrel. Apply some oil to a clean patch. Use the patch to apply a thin coat of oil to the outside. Thread the same patch into the patch holder. Use it to oil the inside of the barrel.
Follow the instructions of the owner's manual for the remainder of the oiling operations. It's worth mentioning that it's important to not over-oil your gun. Too much oil causes the gun to accumulate dirt and grime more quickly. Oil the places on the frame that make contact with the slide grooves. Often, your user's manual will identify other places that need oiling. Next, reassemble your gun according to the owner's manual. Then, check that your gun is unloaded by checking the chamber and magazine well. Then, check that the trigger works properly by pointing the gun in a safe direction and pulling the trigger.
The final operation is to apply finish protection to the outside of the gun. Place a small amount of finish protection onto the cleaning patch. Apply finish protection to the outside of the slide and any metal parts of the frame. Now wipe it down with a washcloth, leaving only a very thin film of finish protection. Also apply finish protection to the outside of the magazine. Finish by wiping down the magazine. Now that you're done cleaning your gun, the final step is to sit back and admire your work. Not only will your gun shoot better, it looks great.
If you rely on your handgun for self-defense, then you need to keep it clean and oiled. That way, it will shoot reliably if you need it.